Oh, hi there, Team Digimon. We are back with Digimon World DS, and today, I'm kidding. It's Pokemon Storm Silver. You guys are Team Arrow. I'm right, McQuaziton. Haha, no, I'm not funny. Today's video is kind of on a serious note, but the thing with that is, I kind of suck at being serious, just because serious is boring, and serious doesn't really accomplish the whole, hey, I had a long day of school or something. I should probably go watch some dumbass play some Pokemons, because he sucks at it, and that just makes me happy to see him fail at everything, including existing and stuff. We're gonna just walk on all along. This video will probably be very long. Over to the place with the things. What do you call it? The well with the slows and the pokes. Those Pokemons that happen to be slow and pokish. I don't know what it's called. It's definitely not the Slowpoke well, but we're gonna walk there. So yeah. First thing, I did the Digimon thing because today is August 1st, and that means it is the anniversary of the first airing of Digimon. I'm not sure if it was in Japan first. Obviously it was, but I'm not sure if this airing, we're talking about the Japanese airing first or the US airing. I just know that was 1999, August 1st, Digimon started, and I was like, oh, I love this. By the way, I like Digimon and Pokemon. I don't see why people can't just like them both. They're both extremely different. Pokemon is basically, hi, this is Ash, and this is basically the story of how he never accomplishes anything. And he does the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And oh hey, this is Pikachu. Pikachu's kind of like, Chuck Norris, and nothing really... on the large scale of things, Pikachu is unstoppable. And yeah, that's kind of how Pokemon seems to be going right now, because first season, it had some morals. I felt all the feels, like all the spectrum of emotions on that. Like I was excited at that time when Ash got stuck in the little cave during the blizzard, and there was snow, and it was all his little starter Pokemons, and they were all huddled and cold and crying inside. That got me. I felt that. But then, second gen was awesome too. Third gen, it was alright. But, eventually, they gotta let it die. And, yeah, that's kind of, yeah. And they don't get as much for it. The anime doesn't get as much for that as much as Digimon does. Because Digimon, here's what Digimon does. Hey, this is the hero, here's a plot, we're done. Here's a hero, here's a plot, we're done. Here's a hero, here's a plot, we're done. And they keep doing that. And that's getting more shit than actually Pokemon, which is odd. I don't see the... Why are there so many wild Pokemons just up in my face today? And that Shroomish looks very angry at me. It's like, You know that face where the eyebrows go down? Like they tilt, the front goes down, the back goes up, and this face is all... I might just do a little replay of that. The face! Anyways, yeah. Why am I on about Digimon? Right. It's not like I like Digimon more, because Rayquaza is a BAMF, and nothing in Digimon kind of holds, in my book, anything up to Rayquaza. But I do like the Digimon anime more, because the Digimon animes tend to do better than the Pokemon animes, which is kind of why you don't see Pokemon being... The games in Pokemon are generally better than the Digimon games, though. So that's the thing. Digimon has better games. Wait, no. Digimon has better anime. Pokemon has better games. Though I have played the Digimon World DS games, and they're not that bad. Digimon World games are generally alright games. I hated the fourth one, but I'm sorry, that's just me. So yeah, tribute to Digimon, because Digimon is awesome, and how Black and White are really similar to Kanto, the first season ever, and they're starting to do some of the things again. And I like how they do the show better now. Basically, every new season of Pokemon is just Pokemon, but they're doing the show better and better and better. It's like, watch... That's just getting off topic. Digimon is awesome. Pokemon is awesome. We love them both. Well, I love them both. Now for what is... How am I losing to a Shroomish? Let's switch on over to Daiga, because, yeah. Shroomish. I mean, it's a nice Pokemon, but I'm not really paying attention. That's what I do. You can tell if I'm ranting, I'm not paying attention to the gameplay. I'm like looking to the side of my screen, watching my phone. Oh god. Oh god, oh gosh. I have the phone in the same room as I'm recording, and it's 5:30, and somebody's gonna call soon. Not that I know, it's just, I'm sitting here, all chilled and relaxed, and obviously I chose a bad time to record, because I'm recording 5 minutes in, and the phone's right there, and I don't know how to turn it off, and so it's probably gonna go off, but you guys won't know that, because I'll edit it out, so yeah. Anyways, now for the actual thing of the video, like the actual point and all that stuff, we're done with the Digimon tribute. Thing is, Question of the day is gonna be kind of random, but like, okay. Basically, here's the thing. Yesterday, I wasn't so happy. I was depressed, but that brought something up in my mind that I get depressed when I'm bored, or if I hear lots of bad news. It's one of the two. It kind of goes back and forth, and yeah. And so that's kind of why I Let's Play, because it really helps just to do something rather than sit there and either A, be bored, or B, think of bad things. And Wormpole, hey, you, hi, Wormpole, bye, goodbye. Oh gosh, I only have 5 HP and I'm paralyzed. I'm gonna run away, because that's what pros do. And oh my gosh, I can't even heal up at the Pokemon Center, because if it's not in Goldenrod, I won't teleport back to Goldenrod. So I'm gonna put Daiga up in front. And so today's topic is depression. And you're probably thinking, oh no, Ray, I do that. I kind of watch you so I can not think of bad things. And yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of another reason to upload for me. Hey, my balls must be ready. Please don't glitch up. Yes, my balls! Ah, Ray, I just finished your Pokeballs. Why didn't you add me, you old sack of oldness and old? Did I mention you're old? That turned out great. Try catching Pokemon with it. I have no idea what balls I just got because I wasn't paying attention to the balls all up in my face. So I really need to pick up more apricorns, but whenever I do that, something tends to go wrong in the games. But anyway, Bennyways, not anyways, Benny. Some guy named Benny. I don't know who Benny is. Point of the video, depression sucks and you should do something during it. Like, I don't mean like something bad like self-harm. Self-harm is very bad and don't ever consider it because there's always a better alternative. Like, I don't know, beating the crap out of a pillow. That tends to do it for me sometimes. When I was a kid, I did that. No, I mean like, you know, something like me, I Let's Play because if I'm... That is so lame! A guy named Wyuju told me to do this, and I was like, oh, I didn't even think of this, and now I'm gonna throw the odd keystone into the well. Basically, I don't have any Pokeballs, do I? Well, I just got a few, so I should be good. I just realized that. I probably should pay more attention. See that? You can, as already mentioned, you can pay attention. If I'm ranting, I'm most likely not paying any attention to what I'm doing in the game. Because I got a one-track mind, and that kind of sucks. I just heard twinkles. You la! That's a Spiritomb cry apparently, and now the Spiritomb appears. How very odd. Spiritomb, level 20 Pokemon, Ghost Dark type. It basically has 0 weaknesses, and if you use Foresight on it, or Foresight or Odor Sleuth, then it probably has a weakness, but I don't remember what it is. It's level 20. It's not really... It doesn't have a lot of HP, and it's a Ghost Dark, so normal doesn't really do much. And I'm going to try and capture it. This will probably kill it, and I'm going to have to feel very bad about that, because it has very, very low HP. Okay, that actually did the perfect amount of damage. I'm surprised it didn't KO right there. Anyways, so we're going to capture this guy while I rant about depression. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I better switch out. Somebody who can take a hit and doesn't do anything back. That would be Burst Flare. Kind of a bamf. So yeah, depression is today's topic. Basically, here's what you do to get out of it, or, you know, at least distract yourself in some slight form. Do something! Don't just sit there and be like, man, my girl left me, or man, my folks are gonna skin me when they see my grades, or man, all the kids at school make fun of me for liking Pokemon, or man, I wish I didn't have some sort of medical related problem, or man, I wish I knew what I was going to do with my life. Or, you know, one of the things that I've probably thought at one point in my life, or maybe you guys are thinking right now. Basically, instead of doing that, and I know it's really stupid to run from your problems, you should face them, but that's the thing. Depression isn't your problem. Your problem is that something is bothering you, making you unable to handle life normally, and thus you're sad and not doing things as you normally would. Normally, you would just sit around playing Pokemon games. Instead, you're very sad in the corner or some crap like that. So play your games. I understand that you're a little upset, and you know what? Cry in your pillow if you have to. Let it out. But still, here's the thing. If you're down and you're not going to do anything about it, there's not a lot other people can do for you. Also, not that I've ever had a therapist. Like, 100% serious here. I've never had a therapist. But I know of a lot of people who are my friends who've had therapists. Those guys don't do shit. No offense to therapists if you're in that field, but a majority of people... and not even people who are my friends. This guy on YouTube who does Team Fortress commentaries, yeah, even him. A lot of people say therapists don't do crap. They just give you pills, and I guess that helps, you know. I guess if you need that, you get that. Just don't get addicted. But basically, do something. Like, sitting around, that's what I did as a kid. I would just sit around, be sad, and that's it. If you want to, like, release it, if you're angry, play some sort of violent game. Release it. You know, release what it is. Or talk to somebody. Talk to your friends. Talk to your parents. Your parents, most likely. If your parents don't want to talk to you, then that's probably really bad. Talk to a guidance counselor at school. Just don't pay somebody to listen to you for your problems and stuff, because that's kind of why guidance counselors at school are awesome, because they'll listen to you. And yes. Anyways, 442 in the National Pokedex. Forbidden Pokemon. That's odd. Why is it the forbidden? Anyways, Ghost Dark type 3'03", Chababo heavy. It's part because the ghost part is the top and the rock is the. Anyways, 238.1 pounds. It was formed by a unit uniting 108 spirits. Wow, that's a lot of spirits. It has been bound to the odd keystone to keep it from doing any mischief. I don't see how it could really go anywhere since it's a. Oh, I see what they did there. It's a rock and it can't go anywhere. Aha, clever things. Anyways, for depression. It seems really stupid, like saying, I'm not saying get over it. I mean, you can be sad, just do something. Don't, like, do something self-hazardous, but do something. And that seems very vague, and, you know, it is vague. But here's the thing, when I was a kid and I was depressed and shit, I didn't do anything about it. I didn't tell anybody about it. I would just sit there, or, you know, lay there, or just be depressed. For some reason, I really wouldn't do anything. And that didn't do anything. That doesn't solve anything. You can talk about it, you can play video games, you can just, you know, if it's something really depressing, like you're getting picked on at school, and I'm not saying change yourself for other people, but dude, high school, middle school, it doesn't last. You'll get out of it, and because you're not going to, like, you know, be, there's this saying by Confucius, and I'm not, like, Buddhist or anything, it's just, you know, a lot of wise people say a lot of wise things. I don't know, basically what it boiled down to is, an insult is only as powerful as you let it become, or be. So don't let trash talk get to you, because really, I know a lot of people say, hey, if you don't let the bully get to you, he's going to go away. And, you know, in some cases that happens, in some cases it doesn't. And a lot of people say standing up to a bully is really a good thing, because it'll make him go away. But it's really, you know, situational. And I'm not going to advocate violence or anything like that, but, you know, if somebody needs an answer, let's not get into that. I'm not allowed to advocate violence. I totally could, but I somehow don't feel like it, because that's like saying, let's look at an example. Okay, I haven't even bought any potions, have I? I should go buy some potions. Just running in circles in the middle of town. I am accomplishing so many things on my little Let's of plays. Yeah, let's look at this. Let's say you're scrawny and not really, you know, skilled in anything. You probably want to take karate before you head off to battle the bullies. Just putting that out there. So, actually, more important point. Depression. It's, you know, time heals all emotional wounds. Physical wounds are a whole different story, which we're not even going to get into in this video. Basically, do something. Play video games. Do just something. Better than just sitting there and not doing anything about it. And by something, I don't mean anything like, you know, self-harmful. Because, contrary to popular belief, alcohol doesn't make you fun. It's actually a depressant if taken in large doses, and among other things. Don't do something stupid. And by that, I mean, okay, better idea. Just think to yourself, what would Ray do? And most likely, Ray would either talk to somebody, play video games, or just watch something to distract, I don't know, get your mind off of it. Get your mind in brighter places, because the world seems like a very dark, evil place. And that's true, it can be. But at the same time, there's a lot of good in the world, and you gotta appreciate that. With all good, there is bad. With all light, there is dark. I kind of went by that as a kid. With all light, there is dark. Or what did I used to say a lot as a kid? And I didn't really know what it meant. I just said it because it sounded cool as a kid. But now that I look at it, it has a meaning. Kind of a out there meaning that means I don't know. It's out there. Like light and dark are one and the same. And that doesn't mean, you know, all good and bad are like the same thing. That means where there's left, there's going to be right. Where there's north, there's going to be south. So, yeah. And although things are bad now, effort, that's a big thing that plays into pretty much everything. Effort can make things better, so I'm not sure if I'm very helpful. If I'm not, just, you know, leave a comment down below that says, Ray, you suck, you sack of shit! Or if I am helpful, Ray, you suck, you sack of shit! Either one, you know, whatever. Okay, so I guess we're going to take on the little gym leader here. I honestly don't think I'm qualified to take her down, because I'm not very powerful here. And yeah. So to stimulate my chances of success, I actually don't have any items, berries, or much of anything that could help me out here. Ooh, bulk up. That I could probably, yeah, I could get behind that. Bulk up would be very helpful. Oh my gosh, bulk up and jaws. Oh, what a beautiful combo. I probably shouldn't do that though. I'm gonna just try this. And no, I'm actually afraid I'll lose. No, I believe I can. I know I can. I shall. I will. I win. And that's that. So question of the day is, what do you do when you're depressed? Because me, I was being really stupid up until like just yesterday. I was doing pretty much nothing. And although I did start Let's Playing at one point, and it really gets my mind off of things because I get to worry about other things, things that aren't. Because a lot of problems are temporary, or you can work around them. And yeah, it's just there's so much good in the world. Don't let little things bug you. There's a book about that, by the way. It's like, don't sweat the little things. Oh, god damn it! Yeah, I need to, like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go for sand. Oh, my mudkips are rustled. My jimmies are so rustled. Headbutt. Why would I go for headbutt? That actually, what? Why did I? Oh no, attract. That's that bad, because apparently I don't have any females on my team. Nail, male, male. Except for Nail, and Nail can't really take what you call body slam, because it hurts. It hurts a lot, actually. You know what? I'm gonna switch on over to Nobody. I don't want Daiga to die, though. Daiga does not know. No! Fight on, brave Pokemons! So yeah, question of the day is, what do you guys do when you're depressed? And really, anything is good except for self-harmful things, or things that just make it worse. Like, you know, I'm depressed. I'm gonna go chug this 8-liter thing of beer. I don't even think they... I don't know much about alcohol. Yeah, that's just me, though. It's, you know, I'm not gonna say, hey, don't go... If you're having a jolly time with your friends and you drink, that's your choice. That's totally your thing. I'm not advocating it, but I'm not gonna, like, condone it. But I'm gonna say, if you're depressed, probably not the best thing to do is to cloud judgment, so you get even more emotional. Oh gosh, I need to switch out, because I think my opponent's gonna... Can he take a body slam, though? He probably can't take a body slam. And I am a... Oh, he used a track. She used a track. Alright, I feel I'm going to lose this just because I'm not paying much attention to my opponent as to what they're doing. It won't have any effect, but I... Huh? What kind of logic is that? Let's go for another Ice Fang up here. Yeah, full heal shoot. Oh, that was not full heal. That was a paralyzed heal, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that... Okay, see, there's the problem with that. Come on, Jaws, hit him for our viewers. Okay, kind of being a douche here. Let's go switch on over to somebody with Dragon Rage. Like, and watch, the moment I switch in, he's gonna go for like Body Slam or something really terrible, and it's gonna finish me off. And don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't. Yes, perfect. Let's go for the Dragon Rage. It's gonna be faster than it. Probably not gonna finish it off, but it does a lot of damage, being at 40 guaranteed HP damage. Basically, Dragon Rage is how I get through these gym battles. Really, it just is. And not paralyzed. Oh yes, no speed tie here, good sir. I'm about to whoop you and beat you down and stuff like that. So yeah, question of the day is going to be really awkward, I think, because, you know, some people don't even like admitting that they're sad or anything like that. To which I say, okay, that's cool. You know, if you don't get sad, and that's awesome. You are an awesome individual. If you do get sad, you're still an awesome individual. Just you're more human. Not that the other group isn't as human, but still. Like, everyone gets sad. Name a person who doesn't Dragon Rage! I mean, get sad. This should probably do, like, 3-hit K. Oh my gosh, it's got so much HP. Oh my gosh, Psychic. Oh my gosh, it's probably got a huge special attack. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Oh my gosh, none of that. None of that, because there's always positive. Even if you're entirely doomed, at least, hey, you had a good run. Or if you hadn't had a good run, hey, there's always a positive, depending on how you look at it. And no! Dragon Rage! I will not allow you to get your wish off. That'd be Terabad. Tara Battington. That's a name now, apparently. Alright, so Daiga gets another level up, which is also... Actually, it's got its first of level up. But that's alright, I guess. And Burst Flare gets a level up it doesn't really deserve, because Burst Flare is kind of, overpowered, as you call it these days. What do you kids call it these days? Overleveled, Granddad. Wait, that sounded actually more granddadish, but whatever. Gonna go for Dragon Rage, because Clefable doesn't have as much bulk in terms of HP as Wigglytuff, so this shouldn't take as long as Citrus Berry. Let me guess. Citrus Berry and, oh yeah. Oh, you and your little citrus ray. Reflect is gonna make it so my special attacks do, actually my physical attacks do less damage. Totally, entirely pointless. Dragon Rage kind of goes through all sorts of things just to do direct damage. So Water Pulse is most likely going to finish me off right here. And that's about game. I just lost this battle, guys. Sad face, that monkey peg, and finish it off! Haha. So yeah, let's see. What do I do? I used to read books, but you know the thing with that is I ran out of good books to read. And I was gonna read Hunger Games at one point, but then I was like, let's not do that. Let's play instead. Haha. See, that's what. Oh, I used to work out too to do that, but then again, moved, so nothing is really set up in terms of going to the gym and blowing off steam. So yeah, today's lesson of the day on what's a kid's show that is often made fun of for being a kid's show. I don't remember what. Basically, do something. And I don't want to sound preachy, which I often do, and I'm really sorry about that. But still, I just want people to do something. Be it, you know, something, maybe it's not productive entirely, but it's something you enjoy, do it. Because sitting around being sad doesn't really fix the problem, which is you're not super special happy at the moment. At the moment. But then again, actually, no, there is no then again. Just do something. Like, you know, you're sad that your parents just, I don't know, threw you out of a two-story building and threw a chair at you, and, you know, they're pretty much the parents who are on the poster that says, I beat my kid with my other kid, and he's got the kid in the hand, and instead of using some sort of weapon, he's beating the kids with each. By the way, that doesn't actually happen because it's not very. Maybe somebody out there has done it, but still, it's not very likely that somebody beats one kid with another kid using the first kid as a weapon towards the second child. That's a really exaggerated situation, which would be very bad. Body slam, why you hit me? Which would be very bad, and, you know, call child services. You really should call child services if they're, like, abusing the crap out of you, like, terrible things. Why do you have no damage? Oh, yeah, okay, you know, let's go on over to, I don't want to go to either of these guys, because that'd be bad. Let's go over to Nell, who's got that wonderful thing called Double Team! Double team, hacks, 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 hacks. All of my hacks in this one little box of hacks and hacks and hacks. Yes, I'm relying on hacks to beat Whitney, which is pretty much not a problem to me because Whitney's a really mean gym leader. That Miltank heals, and it heals a lot. And I know the gym battles get tougher and tougher, but Whitney heals. Just terrible. So yeah, because I've pretty much crossed the territory between saying, hey, here's ice cream, do you want it? And into the territory of, hey, here's ice cream, yeah, better eat it or I'm going to beat the crap out of you with it. Which isn't what I'm saying, I'm just saying, do something. Be it, you know, anything. Prank call someone, which, by the way, I don't think prank calling is entirely legal. Because where I live, I don't think it's legal. I'm not entirely sure about the legality of prank calling. But, you know, do something. Do something. Send me a message that says, Ray, you're a terrible person, you're going to die, you're going to burn in hell, and I hope you get hit by a car. If that makes you feel good, go ahead and do that. That'd be very mean, but you know what? You're free to do as you please. Oh gosh, I hope nobody does that. That would be very mean. And yes, just do something that makes you happy. If something that's bad makes you happy, and by bad I mean, you know, making fun of somebody makes you happy, you probably don't want to do that because that's mean. But if making, I don't know, fine. I'm really bad because I'm that guy who's like, okay, do what makes you happy, but then don't do it if it's really bad. And then I don't define what really bad is. Oh my gosh, that was entirely pointless to use double team that entire time if nothing's gonna help in the end because I just died right there. Like, oh gosh. You know, double team would be very helpful if I could have taken at least one of those hits, but no, I didn't take any of those hits, and that was bad. I'm going for Razor Leaf because I get stab on it, and there's a chance I'll get a critical hit, and that's pretty much what I'm going for. I already know what low kick doesn't do as much damage as, oh gosh, darn it. Miltank, why you know 3,000 pounds? Low kick would do so much damage if, oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. Alrighty, so yeah. This is bad, this is totally bad. And, oh my gosh, that Miltank, I am underleveled. You know, I might just have to do that thing they call off-screen training. Quotes on both, I did the quotes thing. Alright, I'm gonna fodder out burst. Why would I fodder out burst? I'm gonna do it! Look at me, Mon! No hands! Burst Flare is much faster, and that guarantees Dragon Rage should do... Son of a bitch. That didn't go well. You know, losing to somebody twice is very embarrassing. It's like, I wish I had some godly cheating powers that could just, you know, make it so come back and don't lose right here. But no, there isn't really much of anything I can do here. I could go for an X attack, and that's kind of it. That's really all I got right now. I could hope he gets flinched, frozen, or something. And, yeah. Jaws, if I had actually taught it bulk up, would be very, very, very effective here. And oh my gosh, yes! This is my chance. Oh my gosh, it's got the Lumberry, doesn't it? Ah, that happened last time too, didn't it? That's just cheap as hell. Goes for that body slam, gets that stab, 80 power. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, so much damage. Double Parallaxanis? No. No double Parallaxanis. Yeah, this battle could have gone better, but hey, I'm happy I got the little message across. Don't be all that Saddy McSaddington, and if you have to, do something while you're doing it, because sitting around not doing anything, while it's very productive and does accomplish many things, such as the sitting around doing nothing award of the year, which everyone should probably get something for. And oh, was the crit really necessary? That's like throwing a puppy, which Daiga is pretty much a puppy, little runt and child and stuff. Ah, was that really necessary? That's like throwing a puppy, but then throwing like a grenade after it, which is bad. So yeah, basically all we did with today was capture an event Pokemon, and I got my butt kicked. And now that I think about it, I had potions. But the thing with potions is they come in handy to heal your Pokemon, you know. But not if the opponent is pretty much doing 90% of your HP in one shot. In which case, no potion is going to help you, because they're going to keep ramming and ramming and ramming till you lose that Pokemon. Which is bad, so... Hey, Youngster Joey with some words of wisdom. So here we go. Hey, Ray, howdy. It's Joey, how are you? Oh yeah, I took down a Surskit in the wild today. It was a cakewalk. Well, I guess it can't be helped us being so tough. Alright, later. Yeah, that Joey's just such a boss, guys. I mean, he's all the way up in the Elite Four. Ah, so far behind him. Okay, sarcasm aside. Hi, little Gibble. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that about wraps it up for today. All I did was capture a Spiritomb. Not a lot that I accomplished in today's episode, but still, that about wraps it up for today. Remember to leave a comment about the question of the day, which is, what do you do when you're depressed? And if you don't do anything, I guess you don't have to say that you don't do anything. You could make something up, I guess. But really, it's, you know, best to do something. You know, sit around, not that accomplishing some stuff. And yeah. Anyways, that about wraps up for today. I've said that twice now. Remember to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. I said R. Why did I say R? Bye!